Hey, man. So look. Y'all should be excited. Y'all know what it is. Sooners landed the biggest target in the transfer portal in Dominic Williams. Yes, done deal. Sooners took out the competition. Took the man from Texas, took him from LSU, took him from Missouri. Man, everybody was wanting him. Dominic Williams, the big 6'2", 320-pound D tackle that transfers out of TCU. Everybody wanted the man, and the Sooners landed him. Mwah. Told y'all, man. Told y'all I had a feeling when I talked about them pursuing him about a week ago. Told y'all it was kind of crazy. The fact that he came to Oklahoma, spent the weekend, felt like it was the longest visit of them all, was with the Sooners. I'm telling y'all, it felt like we had it. So we're going to break this down. We're going to look at some of his film, of course, again. We're going to talk about why Oklahoma and what this looks like from the room. So before we do that, welcome to Unfair Sports. I'm your host, Jay. Thank y'all for pulling up to the channel. Hop in the comments. Let me know how you feel. How you feeling about Todd Bates, Brent Venables, the Crimson and Cream Collective, or whoever else you want to thank? How you feel about him? Jump in the conversation, let your boy know. So, let's look at Dominic real quick. Dive into him. All right, like I told y'all, man, this man is sitting here 6'2", about 320 pounds. Man, defensive tackle, transfer from TCU. He's out of Torrance, California. Now, this is the thing that's crazy about it, right? So when I went and looked him up, of course, we all know this. The big thing about him is that he is come off his sophomore year. He has played in every snap at TCU. He started as a freshman and he started as a sophomore, played every game last 2 years. Huge, because this is not a very common thing, right? It's tough to get dudes that can start and actually play every single down. This dude's done it for 2 years. And so the crazy part about him is he came in to TCU. He was rated at 3-star, wasn't the most, sought after guy coming out of Torrance, California. And that was actually my thoughts when it came to him and this transfer portal piece. He was going around and doing his visits because he didn't really have a recruiting process when he came out of high school. Like, not too many people went after him in 2020 for the 2022 class. He was kind of overlooked. He was a 3-star, 800-900 in the country, so he wasn't someone that everybody looked at. He got to TCU and went to work. He proved himself, worked his way up to the point where it was like, well, I got a year, maybe 2 left. I want to see if I can up my stock. So he hit the portal. Now he's a Sooner. Todd Bates can do what he does best, get this dude drafted, right? We saw Jonah Laulu got drafted in his most recent NFL draft. And there's a great chance that we can get Dominic Williams drafted as well. And so, but looking at the film, man, like, he's a pretty forceful dude, and you can see where the work was in, right? Does a really good job with his hands. He gets low. He pushes his way through. Like, offensive linemen struggle trying to shut him down. And so that, to me, is a testament of him, of his work ethic, as well as, his defensive line coach, Jamarcus McFarland. Shout out to Jamarcus McFarland. Yeah, you may be asking, well, Jay, why are you shouting out, TCU's offensive line coach? Well, Mr. McFarland is a former Sooner. So, yeah, we got to shout him out because, he's definitely had a part in the development of this young man. And so I hate that, he had to lose him, but I'm glad that we gained him, right? Right? That's just kind of what it is. But Jamarcus is a good coach. He was out there winning some battles in the recruiting trail, and I can't be mad at that. But he was a 4-year lineman in Oklahoma. And so, of course, he was teaching this young man these techniques to get out there and be successful. And guess what? He was being successful. And so, like I said, you just watch the film, man. Everything about Dominic tells you that he's a player that's going to walk in and force his way on the field. Now, this is why Oklahoma went after him, right? You may be asking, Jay, what about Jaden Jackson, David Stone, Grayson Halton, Champ Sanders, Marcus Strong? What about all these dudes, right? Are we going to start trying to get rid of people? No. We got Jermaine Lole as well as Dominic Williams for the specific reasons of we need the veteran presence in the room. The defensive line is young, right? All those dudes is young, besides Dejon Terry. Like, last year, we had a whole bunch of vets, hence why we lost like 6 dudes off offensive defensive line, it felt like, right? Like, at least 6 dudes, it feels like it. But we lost a lot of dudes, right? From Jordan Kelly to, Isaiah Cole, Laulu, Unfortunately, we lost Lacey because of a health, but, we lost 4 main dudes on the defensive line. And so we needed veterans to help while the young guys mold themselves and play. We can get some veterans to go out there and add some reps. And so DeMarcus is one that's going to be able to do that. Him and Dejon Terry together, you got 2 dudes at over 310 pounds because they're both 320. They're gonna cause problems on the inside. Then add Lole in there as well. You got a good rotation in D tackle just so you can build up the young dudes. Like, that is really the entire point. Your goal is for the young dudes to get snaps, but not get an overload of snaps. You want to make sure that they're playing when you really need them, right? And at the right times. You don't want them to be your starters and then they have to figure things out on the fly. This gives them time to develop, gives them time to be prepared, especially going into the SEC because those offensive linemen don't play there. It's pretty nasty in the SEC. But Dominic gives you like a big dude that knows how to move and knows how to do it. I mean, like I said, he started 15 games both years. He had 27 tackles, 4.5 tackles for a loss, and 1.5 sacks his freshman year. And then he finished last season with 33 tackles, 5 tackles for a loss, and 3 sacks. Everything you need, Sooners got it. So I told y'all this was going to happen. Y'all didn't want to believe me. I told you, hop in the comments. Let your boy know your thoughts, how you feeling about the Sooners landing the defensive tackle that we said we wanted. If you made it this far, like the content, please hit that like button if you're new to the channel. Subscribe. Love for y'all to join this family of college football fans, talking all you football, college football in general, and having a blast doing it. So keep your eyes open. We got some more stuff dropping here in the next few days. I got a few things to talk about, actually. So just keep your eyes on the channel. Make sure you subscribe and share. Why? Because sharing is caring. And with that, we'll chop it up about a day or two. Peace.